Hello everybody, welcome to my X-Files. Today, of course, I am reviewing this new pedestal fan. It's a Bush 6-blade pedestal fan with, of course, digital operation. Of course, it did come with remote control, but to be fair, that's not really a needed thing in this household. So it's more or less been put away somewhere, but of course, show you the things. So of course, when you turn it on, it beeps. In order to operate, it starts up here, and it starts up with a 1. Squat, but of course it's got up to 3 speed settings. Of course, I think it has 2 settings on it, which is standard and natural air. And then of course it has the oscillation as well. Of course, the air from it is a great air quality. However, on a hot day, this fan can actually feel a bit too hot. Because the thing is that even though that is a very great fan, fans are known to give off hot air. And of course, we have 2 of these in the house. At the moment it feels effective, but later when the sun comes round to the other side of the house and into the night, you know it won't be. Because I think, just like my tower fan and the desk fan that we have, of course it more or less is similar in how efficient it is in blowing air. Of course, it does not have a telescopic desk thing, just unlike a noisy metal desk pedestal fan that we used to have, because that one had. And of course, this is just stood on this plastic bit. Of course, all of it is actually more sorry. All of this pedestal fan is more or less made out of plastic. The blades, the cover, and of course the stand and the spine. And of course the motor. So you can say that this is more or less like a made out of green product. So yeah, that's the Bush desk fan in a nutshell. I do have, of course, the instructions to it. So of course the model number of course is FST40-78R, 16-inch pedestal fan with remote control. So it more or less gives you everything from the parts that makes up the fan, and of course the assembly, and of course the control panel, which of course the control panel also has a timer to it, so of course means that you can use the fan even more efficiently. And of course it also has a sleep mode as well. So right there it more or less tells you about the power and the speed modes. And the timer as well. And it also more or less tells you about all of that of the remote control, and of course finally of course the product specifications. Has a small decibels because the fan's sound power level is 54 decibels. So yeah, that is more or less the review of the Bush FST40-78R 6-bladed digital fan, pedestal fan with remote control. So with that said, thank you for watching my X-Files, and I'll see you next time. Slugheads!